Hi everyone, welcome to your channel Impulse Tech. I am Yogesh Bhavne. So today I come up with a video which is based upon the monitoring of environmental data using the BMP280 sensor with the Qubitro IoT portal. So BMP280 is the environmental sensor which gives you the temperature and the pressure data. Now there are two kinds of environmental sensors available like BMP280 and the BME281. So there is a simple difference. Like your BME280 can able to calculate the humidity, but BMP280 cannot give you the humidity reading. So that's why BMP280 is cheaper than the BME280 sensor. So now, without wasting time, let's get started. So first, I just wanted to explain you the circuit diagram of the project. So I'll go to the circuit diagram. So here you can see this is the simple circuit diagram. The SCL is connected to the pin number 22 of the ESP32 board, and SDA is connected to the pin number 21 of the ESP32 board, and the ground is connected to the ground of the ESP32 board, and VCC is connected to the 3V3, which is 3.3 volt of the ESP32 board. So only 4 wire connection you need to do. This is very simple. Now we will see how to configure the Qubitro IoT portal. So in order to configure the Qubitro IoT portal, first you need to create a new project. Here you can see, just click on new project, then give the meaningful name to the project and the meaningful description so that you can understand what is the use of this project. I have already created a complete getting started guide on Qubitro IoT portal where I have explained how to create a new project, how to create a dashboard, how to monitor the data. Everything I have created already. So you can watch my previous video based on that. I'll mention the link inside the description box as well as in the I button. So now I have created the project which is BMP280 based weather station. So now here you can see we have added the device as well, and also I have created the dashboard. So you can see your dashboard inside the monitoring tab. So now in order to add the new widget to the dashboard, you need to click on new. So this is about the Qubitro portal. Now we will see the most important part of this project, that is coding. So this is the code I have already uploaded into my board. So now I will explain you step by step that how I have got this code and how you can able to write this code. So now in order to send the data from ESP32 board to the Qubitro IoT portal, you need to have the basic code provided by the Qubitro IoT portal. So now we will see like from where you will get the basic code in order to send the data. So I'll go to the portal once again. I'll click on documentation. Now just click on MQTT. Here we are using the MQTT protocol in order to send the data. So let's click on MQTT. Now here you can see, let's click on platform examples. Now click on ESP32. Now click on generic connectivity, and here you can see the basic example code in order to send the data from ESP32 to the Qubitro IoT portal. Just copy this code. So I have already copied and pasted it here. So I am using the same code. Now we will see what are the modifications and the library we need to install. Here we are using the BMP280 sensor. So we need to install the libraries which is required for the BMP280 sensor. So let's see what are those libraries. So in order to install the libraries, you need to go to the sketch, go to the include library and click on manage libraries. Just search here BMP280. So here you can see Adafruit BMP280 library. You need to install this library. So I have already installed this library. So you need to install one more library which is Adafruit Unified Sensor Library. Here you can see I have already installed this library. So install the two libraries. One is BMP280 sensor and another one is Adafruit Unified Sensor Library. So these are the two libraries you need to install. So here you need to provide your device ID and device token. So from where you will get the device ID and device token. So I'll go to the portal once again. Here you can see, just go to the project and just click on device. Now go to the setting. Here you can see device ID and the device token. So just copy device ID from here and device token and just paste it into the code. Here you can see I have already pasted it here. Also you need to provide your SSID name and the password for the same. So now here inside the void setup we are calling few functions. So we'll see what is inside this function as well. So serial initialization, Wi-Fi initialization and Qubitro initialization. So inside the serial initialization, so inside it we are calling the serial monitor, like we were starting the serial monitor. So inside this function we are setting up our Wi-Fi in station mode, and we are also providing the SSID and password in order to maintain the connection. So inside the function which is Qubitro underscore initialization, we are making the MQTT connection. And also you can see here inside the void setup we have initialized the BMP280 sensor, BMP.begin and all. So now from where I got the BMP280 sensors code. So here you can see, just go to the file, go to the examples and search for BMP280. Here you can see. Now here you can see, just click on BMP280 sensor test. So this is the basic code for BMP280 sensor. So here you can see inside the white setup what we have done. So we have started the BMP280 sensor, and inside the void loop what we have done. So we are getting the temperature as well as the pressure data inside the void loop. So I have used this code and the basic code from the Qubitro IoT portal. So I have combined these two codes now. Okay, so inside the void loop we are getting the same like temperature, pressure and also altitude, but I'm just sending the temperature and the pressure data onto the Qubitro IoT portal. So now let's see what is inside the void loop. So here I have created the variable which is temperature and which is storing the temperature data, and also I have created one more variable which is pressure, which is storing the pressure data. So now I am sending the temperature and the pressure data to the Qubitro IoT portal. Let's see. So if you wanted to print this data onto the serial monitor, then you can use this command like serial.println and all. Now let's see how to send the data from ESP32 board to the Qubitro IoT portal. So here you need to do few changes inside the string payload. So here I have just added the variable which is storing the temperature data and the another variable which is storing the pressure data. So only this much changes you need to do. So now what I'll do, I'll just upload this code in my ESP32 board and we'll see whether we're able to getting the data onto the Qubitro IoT portal or not. So now I've already uploaded the code. Now I'll click on the serial monitor and we'll see that we're able to sending the data or not. So here you can see the temperature is 35.39 degrees Celsius. So I'm sending this data, and the pressure is also there in the Pascal. So now we'll go to the portal and we'll see that whether we're able to getting the data or not. First we'll go to the project and you can see the last screen of the device that this is just now. So device is connected to the portal. So I'll go to the monitor. So now what I'll do, I'll just use the soldering iron and I'll just try to hit the sensor so that we can able to see the changes onto the portal. What we will do, we'll try to hit the BMP280 sensor in order to see the changes on the portal. So I'm using the soldering iron and I'll just keeping over it. So I'm just trying to hit the sensor and we'll see the changes onto the portal. So now we'll see the changes. So I'll just click on the refresh button. So now you can see the temperature is changed. So temperature is 38 degree now. The temperature is 40 degree now. So we have increased the temperature. So this is how we are able to create the weather station by using the BMP280 environmental sensor. So this is all about the monitoring BMP280 sensors data over the Qubitro IoT portal. So I hope you found this video useful for you. Just do subscribe the channel and like the video. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.